For your natural hair. Oh, so many likes and I don't see any people. So weird. YouTube. All right, so today we're going to talk about, what's working for your natural hair. Because it's so strange that I haven't done that video yet. Hi, Lynn, doing the do. Hi, Lynn, how are you? How are you doing? Wait, is this a Lynn that I know? No, in real life? I mean, this is real life, but I mean in person. Nels, hey girl. Yo, thanks so much for joining me. If you are a regular viewer of the live stream, thank you so much for watching. If you're a regular... Alright, so tell me if the stream is a little bit better. Alright. Okay, so I want to hear from you. Tell me what has been working for your natural hair. It could be anything. Is it that the amount of times that you moisturize per week? The amount of times do you moisturize every other day, and you have been seeing your hair respond positively from that? Is it that you're massaging your scalp every other day too, or that has been working for you? You've seen that maybe leaving your hair in a braided style, so leaving it in a braid or a twist or a large twist or smaller twists and just leaving your hair for a little bit, that might be working for you. Because, I mean, so many things that I talk about on my channel, it might not be working for anybody at all. But I want to hear some new things or some things that I don't do or some things that you do regularly that consistently work to help your hair. And what I mean by working for your hair responds positively, whether it's retaining moisture better, or it might be, maybe you might be drinking a lot more water and you're seeing your hair staying hydrated even though you're not moisturizing externally that much. You know, it could be something as simple as that, drinking a lot more water than before. It could be things that you're incorporating recently, so it could be, what else could it be? It could be so many different things, guys. So, but I want to hear from you what has been working well for your hair so far. And the reason why I want to know this is because sometimes when you're in these natural hair forums, when you're in these natural hair forums, people are always complaining. They're always complaining about, oh my gosh, this isn't working for me, or oh my goodness, my hair is never looking the way I want it to, which is, I mean, that's a valid concern. But sometimes there are things that are working and we don't highlight those things. We tend to look at, oh, my hair is dry today, but what about yesterday? Wasn't it moisturized yesterday? Or like there are always things that we complain about. I'll be honest, I'm quite a complainer. I complain quite a bit, I'll be honest, honestly. And sometimes we need to just sit back and just look back and look at things that might be working out well, all right? But that might be showing you positive results for your hair, and it might be things that others might not consider that might be a win for your hair. They might not think of it as like, you know what? XYZ isn't working out, but this is working and it's not too bad. So it might be, for example, you know me and my detangling back in the day. I used to use a fine tooth comb. Then I graduated to a wide tooth comb, and eventually I just let go because I used to be so concerned about tangles in my hair. I don't know why. And eventually I was like, you know what? Let me finger detangle because I want to lose less hair. And the finger detangling works for me with regard to reducing the amount of hair that I lose and the amount of tugging that I do on my hair compared to a fine tooth comb, you know. So that definitely has been working ever since I started finger detangling. That has been working really well. And the thing that might be working for your hair might be something you've been doing long term and you know that you would not stop, you know. because you know it has been helping your hair out quite a bit. So let me see. Hi, Dominion Effect. You're so happy you made it. Me too. 360 Live crew. So Nels says, oh my gosh, the amla oil avocado pre-poo, that has been working really well for her. Tiara says, hey everyone, hope you all are having a great week. How was your birthday, Ife? Y'all, I was sick. I was down, sick with a fever when on my birthday. I mean, you would think that was horrible. It was so weird. I just used it as an opportunity to just lay flat out on bed. So I spent most of my time trying to break that fever, actually. But I don't think of it as a bad thing. I don't think of it as a horrible birthday, even though that happened. Because my celebration will happen later in the month. And I don't mind that. Yeah. Because of how my birthday falls, ever since I was younger, it falls in the middle of school time. And now that I'm working at schools now, it falls within the school term, and I can't really do anything anyways. Even though that's not really an excuse, but I use my holidays as an excuse to, you know what, party and have a good time. Party hard. If you watch my Insta stories this week on Instagram, I was partying. Even though I was sick, when I took my meds and they kicked in, y'all, I couldn't stop dancing. I had music on, I was dancing up a storm, and I was on Insta stories having a good time. Alright, so even though I was sick on my birthday, I didn't let that kill my buzz or anything. So I had a good time this week, and thank you for all your wishes, everyone. Thank you for the love you all spread. I appreciated it, and yeah. But the celebrations aren't over. So now says pre-poo overnight and then the henna gloss. I'm in so much love. And it's only the first week. Awesome. Yay. Alright, so that's been working for her, doing an overnight pre-poo and then a henna gloss. Okay. So Tiara says she got her henna powder in the mail yesterday. She's excited and nervous all at the same time. Nervous that her hair will turn orange. Oh no. Sorry, that's not funny. Sorry. It's just funny that Nels replied, oh no. But yeah, I never tried henna, so that is a valid concern. Yes, your hair turning a different color. Yes, that's why I don't want to use henna. I got cassia instead, which is neutral henna. I don't want my hair to change any color. But however, since I've been started using the the Ayurvedic powders and stuff, my hair has been. Remember when I said I was concerned that my hair would get darker, or turn black? That was it. I was concerned my hair would turn black. I don't know why I was concerned about that, but anyway, I like my hair color. Anyways, yeah, so when I did that hibiscus mix and I used it in my, I feel as though it enriched the color of my hair. It made the color of my hair just stand out a little bit more, you know? So yeah, that's what I found surprising. I don't know why I was surprised by that. But like, so for example, like when the sun or light just shines on my hair or hits my hair from a different angle, I can see a totally, not that I see a totally different color. My hair it doesn't look redder. It does look a little bit redder. But the color of my hair looks richer. Like it's making the colors of my hair a little bit bolder. That's the best way I can put it. Okay, so what am I drinking? I am drinking... Apparently, I'm waiting. I can't wait for spring. No, winter's not so bad yet, but this is a pretty cute... It's a cute coffee mug that I found. With design on it. And... yeah. So apparently I can't wait for spring. Like spring, where you at? Winter just started. So what am I drinking? I'm drinking my smoothie. It has flax seeds, chia seeds, some coconut, some fresh coconut that I bought. So I would get the dried coconut in the shell and everything. I would get it out the shell, cut it up, freeze it so that I could use it in my smoothies when I'm ready. And then I could also what did I add? So I added that coconut, the cassia. We don't say coconut in Trinidad. We say, you ready coconut? Yeah. Right, so flax seeds, chia seeds, some fenugreek, some sprouted fenugreek, from those fenugreek tea that I would make for my hair. Some wheat germ. I just bought some goji berries, so I didn't put any in yet. Some moringa. Ooh, talking about moringa, I'll tell you about that in a second. What else did I put? I think that's about it. I don't think it has so much. Oh, some Brazil nuts in here as well. So I don't have that much in this smoothie yet, but the things that I put in here are really great for hair growth. So like the coconut, the flax seeds, chia seeds too, I believe. They're all really good for hair growth. What else? What else? What else goes in here? The moringa is very good for hair growth as well. So, talking about moringa. Y'all, so I stopped drinking moringa for a few months. And it's like, I totally forgot the results that you start getting with moringa. So, for example, like my nails started growing quickly again. Okay, I know I'm straying from the topic, but bear with me here. So, but this can actually fall in line with what's working for my hair. So, the moringa... I remember when I started taking it last year for the challenge that we were doing with the fenugreek hair oil. And I remember one of the side effects, which is good, not a side effect, but a result of taking the moringa or drinking it internally, was that your hair started growing, well, my nails started growing quickly, like my eyebrows, they start filling in. Because even though they're not like thinned all the way out, but hair is always a little bit thinner than the other, because I used to tweeze my eyebrows to death, so they're struggling to come back. But now I don't tweeze them at all. I just leave them. But every time I start taking the moringa, I just feel as though they start getting thicker again. But my eyelashes for sure are thickening up. My eyelashes, like whenever I'm in the mirror, I don't wear mascara. Sorry, it's mascara. Mascara is quite clearly that I don't know what the word is. Mascara. I don't know. How do you say that word? Anyways, I don't use mascara, but whenever I'm in the mirror checking out my eyes or whatever, I see my eyelashes looking so thick and full, and sometimes they're kind of sparse. Alright, I'm back. So let me focus on your questions. Okay, so Malibo says, yes, I'm feeling better. Thank you so much, Nels. Malibo 1000 says, I use henna 3 months. For 3 months, I don't see any changes in hair color. That's very good. That's good. What are you doing differently? Or what are you doing that maybe is not changing your hair color? So Nels now says, but among the things I've noticed already, less shedding because of the tea, my hair is stronger and happier. I've been telling everyone about it. I did the herb infused oil too. It's wonderful. Thank you so much, Nels, for sharing it with everyone. That you know. She said, that's one thing I haven't heard yet. I tried to purchase the hibiscus. Okay, good. So let me know how it works for you when you try it out, Nels. Tiara Jessie says, I did the oil you did the herb infused oil. Just finished infusing it yesterday. So today my first day using it. But I'm updated on how it goes. Yeah, so that's one thing I do. Oh, I made a new oil and I cannot wait to try it. Oh my gosh. And I can't wait to share it with you all as well. Thank you. Yeah, it's a cute mug. I like it. Let me drink mine. So Malibo says, oh, I do a hibiscus with brahmi, amla, some oils, vinegar, and bentonite clay. My hair loves it. Tiara, with henna, once I mix it, I'm supposed to let it sit overnight, then use it the next day. That's why I said I don't know much about henna, but I believe that's what you're supposed to do, because I've seen a lot of people, when I watch videos on YouTube about henna being used, that's what they usually do. They leave it overnight. I think that's supposed to let it release something. Oh gosh, I don't know. Y'all tell me, because y'all know way more about this than I do. So y'all tell me, what is it that's released when you leave henna overnight? What's released? But I know something gets released. So tell me. I got moringa powder and started using it in my smoothies. I did a 1/4 teaspoon to start with, and I will move up from there. Yeah, so that's the other thing with moringa. So anyone who's interested in starting moringa, you're starting for the first time, we need to start slowly, because moringa starts to detox you. And of course, do your research. Whoa, let me tell you this first. Do your research before you start taking moringa, because yeah, you need to research on it. Make sure it's something that you should take. Talk to your doctor too, because it's pretty powerful with regard to how the benefits it has for your body. And you really want to know if it's something you should take. You know, not everything that I take you should be taking. You know. So you want to talk to your doctor first to make sure that it's okay and it's something that you're not allergic to or anything. Alright? But yeah, so whenever you're taking moringa, you need to start slowly, because it starts to detox you, remove toxins from your body. And if you start with a high dose, oh gosh, I don't want to use the word dose. If you want to start with a high amount, you can start to see effects like too quickly. So for example, you can start breaking out, because it's removing toxins. You could get diarrhea. Sorry if you're eating, I'm sorry. If you take too much too soon, because that happened to me, and I got headaches. That's what happened. So the first time I took it, I think I took 1 teaspoon, which was too much. I had to revert to 1/4 teaspoon and then work it up. So a 1/4 teaspoon for a week, and then the following week I moved to 1/2 teaspoon for a week again, and then to 3/4 of a teaspoon, and then finally I moved to a full teaspoon. And yeah, but the first time that I took the 1 teaspoon, I had one splitting headache, like instantly. Like my brain just couldn't take it. It was too much. But once I switched back to a 1/4 teaspoon, that was fine. That was okay. So Nels says, oh man, I can't use rosemary oil though. I'm 20 weeks pregnant, so I have to just let it sit there and look pretty. Aw, congratulations. 20 weeks, girl. Yo, the rate at which I going, I think I might adopt. But, yeah, congratulations. How are you feeling? Oh, you must be having some massive hair growth too. Now that you're pregnant. Yeah, so Nels, why do you let it sit overnight? Can you tell me? Thank you. I know it's supposed to release something. Thank you. So you let the henna sit overnight to activate the dye. Everyone's saying to release the dye. Hey, Catherine Miller. I feel as though I know you. Catherine Miller. Oh my gosh, why is my it's draining quickly. Jeez. I'm gonna have to charge this pretty soon. Just 1 second, guys. Let me log in quickly on my YouTube. I hope it doesn't affect the stream. Every time I log in on every time I'm on live, I have to switch off all my. But y'all, when I did that with my twists, it was so juicy. My hair loved that. When I took them down, because I did the African threading on top of that. When I took them down, wait, how was it? I think I had a twist for a week and then I did the African threading. But anyways, that's why my hair looked so fresh when I took the African threading down. Okay, this is not the African trending. This is a braid out. Yo, I'm gonna put my hair in twists again my hair really like that. It grew quite a bit from that. That regimen of sticking the oil within each strand and just lightly massaging. Oh, and I did a lot of massages too. I'm gonna do that again. My hair like that. And it was a lot of it was low maintenance too. I wasn't playing around with my hair a lot. Like, so for example, like when I have my hair, I do my hair in a braid or braids. I have to take down the braid, like to part my hair, do all the parts, and then put the oil and then spritz, and it's a lot of playing around in my hair. So when I use when when I leave my hair in twists, that is low maintenance. That is really for me low manipulation, and my hair responded well to that. So in line with our topic, that's something that works for my hair when I do maintenance within twists. So it's actually a step up. I mean, I graduated, guys, from my really bad habits of leaving my twists and just forgetting about it. I really take care of my twists now. So doing all of that meticulous. I'm going to do a tutorial on it. I'm definitely going to do a tutorial on that. Definitely. I'm going to put my hair back in twists, and so that's the only thing that's time consuming though is putting my hair in twists. That takes a while to do and get done. But I don't untwist and retwist, untwist and retwist. No. Don't do all that. Okay, let me see what y'all have been saying. Y'all have been talking away, which is good. Alright, so Lynn says she's about to have a cup of moringa tea. Yay! Okay, just wanted to say hello. Hi, Sassy Jazzy. Hello. Thanks for saying hi. How are you? What's going on with your hair these days? Dependable TH. Hello, you feel your hair still looks good from the threading. Okay, now says only a teaspoon. That's powerful stuff. Yeah, a quarter of a teaspoon. You start with a quarter of a teaspoon. You work your way up to a teaspoon. You could probably work your way up to 2 teaspoons, but I haven't done that yet. I pretty much stay around 1 teaspoon. Miss Woodard says you take MSM. That's one thing I haven't. Ooh, what is this? It's a bump here. What's that? It's a bump right there. She says she takes MSM internally. I haven't taken MSM internally ever. Something I read about it with regard to your joints becoming something with your joints. I don't understand. Let me not repeat what I read because I'm not. I can't remember fully what it was that I had read. Just 1 second. I'm coming. 2 seconds. I'm coming. Let me see what y'all saying. Sorry, my nose is draining. Oh, God. Alright, so let me see. Okay, so TR says, what does rosemary do to you while you're pregnant? Hey, Janice McCowan says, first time catching you live. This is great. Yay. Thank you for joining us live. So several herbs and essential oils do... Oh, okay. So someone wanted to know what happens to rosemary. What happens to you if you're pregnant and you use rosemary oil? And now says that they induce contractions, which is not good at 20 weeks. Baby ain't ready yet. Okay, so several herbs and essential oils do they can they can induce contractions, especially in the first trimester. So Naz, what do you mix yours with? Hey, Nishi, how are you? So Mr. Woodard says, my 1-year-old has juicy twists in, and we use Main Choice. Ooh, I've heard about Main Choice for so long. Everyone seems to really love her products. Hi Trini1. Hi everyone. I am a little late. What is working for me is henna gloss, the aloe vera gel, oils, alpha G keratin, and green tea restructurizer. Oh boy, a lot of things I haven't even tried. But it's working for you, which is great. So Rosalind said, fix your henna in a cast iron pan. It's better. Alright, so Nels says, I do a henna gloss. So I use my henna powder, shikakai, brahmi powder, amla, avocado oil, and a few drops of peppermint oil. Oh, talking about peppermint oil. Yo. So last year too, when I was doing, when I made that henna, I say henna. I did that oil with sesame oil and stuff. I used a lot of peppermint in that. So I really incorporate, even though my oil already has peppermint, I've actually bumped up the amount of henna, peppermint, I keep saying henna, the amount of peppermint oil in my mix. So for every ounce, I put 27 drops. Because I read a study, and that's probably why my roots are so thick too. I read a study about peppermint oil, and they use it on, okay, the test subjects were rats, okay, but don't worry about that. They shaved the rats, right? And then they tried peppermint oil on them, and y'all, the hair grew back. It grew back better than when they used Rogaine. It is better than when they used something else called was it some Droxel, something that starts with M, some Droxel something. I don't know what, I can't remember what it's called. But it worked better than those things, and the peppermint oil was a huge difference. So I bumped up the amount of peppermint oil, especially if you've gone through hair loss. It's so I smell like peppermint oil all day. I smell like a candy cane all day long. Y'all keep posting. Just give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Alright, so let me see. Oh, you have been typing a lot. Okay. Alright, so so Nelson's still saying for the gloss part, I use Trader Joe's tea tree conditioner, mix all together, and let it sit overnight. Tori says, this is such perfect timing. I just tried bentonite clay on my hair, and my curls have never looked so good. Like, I was in shock rinsing it out in the shower. Yeah, a lot of you talk about bentonite clay. What do you mix? But I know you have to mix it with something in particular, Tori. So what do you mix your bentonite clay with? So now says, I haven't particularly noticed any substantial hair growth yet since she's been pregnant, because school has ruled my life this semester. But since I started this challenge, I've noticed my potential to grow so quickly. I just got a few inches off, and it's already on its way back to where it was. Wow, girl, you are on fire. My throat. Okay. I'm looking for the live stream link. Where is it? Y'all, this YouTube thing. So annoying sometimes. What's it? I can't find my own live stream link. What's that about? Alright, so let me see what else you are saying here. Congrats, Nels. I'm glad that your hair is growing back so fast. I am seeing it, like, since I'm paying attention. What is going on? Since I'm, like, really zoning in with this challenge, I'm seeing a lot of good, positive results too. Oh, boy. Alright, so Janice says, my mom used to cook rosemary in cooking when I was a kid. I hated it. It was like having a Christmas tree on my dinner plate. I'm having to reintroduce rosemary to my hair regimen. That's so funny. You're so funny. Tiara says, I heard about the cast iron. I need to buy one because I surely don't have one. Okay, so MSM is awesome. Those darn rosemary twigs. That was so funny. Twigs and Christmas trees. Joyce. Hey, Joyce. Welcome. Thanks for coming back to the live stream. Now she says she's doing great and learning a lot here. Thank you. Well, thank the viewers. You're the ones putting out the knowledge right now. These live streams are about you. They're not about me at all. Oh, sorry for clearing my throat so much. It's it's a little bit sorry for going back and forth, guys. I'm trying to post a link here. But my computer won't let me be great. I need a new laptop, guys. I'm so stressed out. I'll get one soon. Alright, so alright, so Leslie says, I heard putting the herbs and fenugreek seeds on low heat first really makes a difference. Yeah, so that's one of the recipes that I did as well. I heated the fenugreek seeds. I kind of toast them briefly for a bit until they're slightly browned. Not burnt, just slightly browned. But y'all, the smell, it kind of changes the smell of it. And however, I have noticed that my hair behaves differently when I roast them compared to when I just use the pure seeds like that. What I have done though, I started putting my oil mix in a water bath and then leaving the water bath to like just boil away. Let me see. I have it right here, guys. I have it right here. I'm just posting the live stream. Is that what I look like when I'm live? Oh my gosh, I look angry. Alright, so this is the water bath that I have here. Ah! This is my water bath that I have right now. It's not on, it's not hot. But I take the oil mix. This is my new oil mix that I made. Do you see the rosemary leaves floating in there? You're seeing it live, guys. You're seeing it live. So let me see. Let me see if I could show you. So this is a new oil mix that I'm making. You see the rosemary floating up there. I put some rosemary leaves in there. You see the Ayurvedic powders here. And then you see the fenugreek seeds down there. Woo! This has been brewing for a while. I have a feeling that's way powerful. So I fill that rice cooker up. It's an old rice cooker, so I don't use it for cooking. I just use it for this now. I have a bigger rice cooker that I use for cooking only. So this here, I put the, like every other day, sometimes every day if I remember, I will plug it in, put it on to heat. I could actually put it in right now while I'm sitting down here. Let the water heat the oils. So just put the jar in the water, let it heat up, and it's really good. Alright, so let's go back. Let me see what you've been saying. Y'all have been posting like crazy. Alright. Ooh. Yeah, but putting the herbs and the fenugreek seeds on low heat. I want to try that too. Like not just the fenugreek seeds, but also the actual powders. Because my same friend, Corinne, who really encouraged me to try the Ayurvedic regimen. She does that. She cooks her herbs first. She cooks those herbs first, and then the powders, the fenugreek seeds, she cooks them up first, and then she adds her oils and stuff on top of it. I want to try that too. So, Amanda's saying, hi, Ife. Well, asking, have you ever had the experience where an oil you used made your hair straighter? The thing about what do you call it? My hair is that in this winter time it stays stretched and elongated. It does, because it's not very humid right now. My hair doesn't really curl up, right? It stays stretched for the most part, like this, right? I haven't washed my hair for, I haven't washed my hair for 2 weeks here. It needs to wash now. So Tiara says, I thought it was me who used a lot of peppermint oil. I love it. And I love the tingle in my scalp. I typically mix it with tea tree as well. You know why I think peppermint oil works too? Because everybody's talking about that Vicks Vapor Rub, which I'm not trying. Y'all could do that. However, it's sort of equivalent to that. If you look at it, the Vicks Vapor Rub has that tingly sensation, which I think is what is responsible for maybe if anyone's experiencing hair growth. I think that's what is responsible for any hair growth or results you might be seeing. Your scalp is getting stimulated. It's getting that stimulation from that tingling sensation, and the ingredients that whatever is causing that, that cooling, that feeling. It just feels so good. Anyways, let me get back to the point. It might be why the two might be working. I don't know. It seems as though vapor. Is that working for real? Why am I hyper? My smoothie. That's why. Is that really working though? The peppermint situation. The Vicks Vapor Rub. Oh my god, y'all. Something's going on. I'm not drunk though. Alright. I'm with it. So tea tree. You know what I haven't used much of though? Tea tree oil. I'll think about it. But I use a lot of peppermint oil. So Christine says peppermint oil is her favorite. Janice says, love your videos. They're so informative. You're welcome. They're informative because of you guys. Y'all make these live streams fun. Because otherwise I'll be talking about myself all the time. Talking about myself to myself. Tori says, I mixed it with water using apple cider vinegar. Scares me a bit. Why? Why does apple cider vinegar scare you? So you mix your bentonite clay with water and some apple cider vinegar. Why does it scare you? Does it scare you or scar you? Which one? Scare you? Why? Okay, aloe vera. Okay, so Domino Effect says water, aloe vera, and apple cider vinegar. Okay, Joy says she mixes her rasul clay with aloe vera juice. Okay. Oh, I love that you are all posting your mixes. I love it. So Catherine's also posting. She mixed her bentonite clay with apple cider vinegar because it balances the pH of the clay. Okay, so I'll have to remember that. So mix bentonite clay with apple cider vinegar to balance the pH. So how often do y'all do... Oh, my nose is draining. How often do y'all use bentonite clay? That's my question. My lips are peeling. Like, this is a struggle stream today. Sorry. All right. So yeah, how often do you all use bentonite clay? So this is one thing that's working for you guys. I'm liking this. I'm liking this live stream today. I didn't expect it to have such good feedback, but I should have, because my viewers are amazing. You all always have great suggestions and great tips and techniques. Okay, so now Nishi is laughing at me. She says, studies were done on rats, but don't worry about that. She says, I love me some peppermint oil. Candy cane is not a bad smell. Oh, God. Okay, so dependable TH says, I love rascal clay. I just use water and rose water. Okay, good. Okay, so Green Beauty's challenge. Oh, that's her channel. Oh my God, I always forget her channel's name. So Green Beauty. Oh my gosh, I haven't even asked for likes, and y'all are just pumping the likes out on this video. Thank you so much. Y'all know what to do. I love it. So Green Beauty posted a video on the science of how clays cleanse your hair. Y'all say my videos are informative? No, her videos are informative. I'm nowhere near her channel with the amount of information that's out there. So nails. Oh, I need to blow my nose. Sorry guys, excuse me. Give me a second. Oh, almost finished. Almost. Okay, I feel better now. Alright, so Nels says, I can't believe it myself. I've been wanting to try an Ayurvedic routine forever, so right now I'm starting at freshly cut bra strap length hair, and it's on the move. So thank you for the recipes. You're welcome. Alright, so Lynn is with it and Joyce for the Rasu clay. So Janice asks, hibiscus flowers versus hibiscus powder. I'm about to buy, but which do you suggest? No, guys, come on. You should know by now. Okay, just playing. Okay, if I was back home in the Caribbean, my mom's hibiscus trees would be naked right now. In fact, I would be going out there picking all her hibiscus flowers. She would not have any because I would be using the pure, the real, the fresh hibiscus flowers. And she would probably be quarreling with me right now if I was back home because she would have no flowers on her trees. Right? So, if you have access to a hibiscus farm, no, I'm just joking. If you have access to hibiscus flowers on a regular, I would suggest use your fresh flowers. They're right out there. Go pick some, go boil them, go use them. You know. If I had amla seeds and amla pods and shikakai pods and stuff, the whole stuff, I would use that too. I wouldn't use the I wouldn't use the powders. The reason why I would prefer to get if you have access to the seeds and the seeds and pods and the shells, like for shikakai and amla, and the leaves for brahmi. If you had access to that, use that. The reason why I wish I did is because you don't know what they're putting in these powders sometimes. Sometimes they might be putting fillers. They might be putting something extra to make it bulky, to bulk it up. I'm not saying that anybody does that. But you really can't vouch and say, yeah, this is 100%. Maybe they say it's 100%, but how do you really know? It's 100% hibiscus powder. It's 100% brahmi powder. It's 100% whatever powder that you have, you know. So I would say if you have access to the real deal, go for it. Use that. What do you all think? Give me your feedback on that. Give me your opinion on that. If you had access to the flowers versus the powder, what would you do? What would you use? Sorry if I'm clearing my throat too much, guys. It's just irritating me. Oh geez, you're posting a lot. I need to catch up. Okay. The only thing I don't like about the clays is the mess. Okay. Okay, so the powder dissolves easier. I tried grinding the hibiscus flowers to use it in my bentonite clay, and the particles were too large. I had tiny purple beads left in my hair. Oh no. That's unfortunate. Does anyone steam their hair? Steam with an actual steamer? No. I don't use an actual, like a hooded steamer, you mean? All I use is like a plastic bag on my head. That's like steaming my hair. That's the old school method to steam my hair. Put a plastic bag on my head to lock in the heat, and then I put a towel on to like really hold the heat in. Some people use saran wrap or plastic wrap or whatever. So I guess you could steep. So Catherine said, I guess you could steep the flowers and then strain them. Okay, Tiara, how long do you keep it in the cooker for, and how do you use it right after? And do you use it right after? Okay, about the cooker, I leave it on for about maybe 20 minutes. You can leave it on longer, but I leave it on to boil for maybe 20 minutes, and then I leave it on the warm setting, because remember the rice cooker has cook and warm. So the cook actually has the water boiling for like 20 minutes, and then I leave it on warm for maybe a couple hours. And then, you know, China's fancy. You have heated floors. All the heating is in the... No, not everywhere, but where I live. All the heating is in the floors. So the floors get really hot. Well, depending on the temperature that you have the room. And so I just find wherever it's really hot on the floor sometimes, if I'm not using the cooker, and I put I put my oils. I have 2 jars actually, brewing at the same time. I have one that's in use and one that's the herbs that you just saw there. And yeah, so I leave it on the floors where it's warm, and I let the floors do the heating overnight, and that's usually 8 hours because I'm sleeping over. I would have the heater on overnight, the floor heating on overnight. That's about 8 hours of the everything getting infused and stuff. My gosh, this is draining very quickly. The battery is dying quickly. I probably have like 15 minutes left on this, if so much. Alright. Whew, y'all have been posting a lot. Okay. Okay, yes, I use a hooded steamer when I deep condition. It's great for low porosity. I don't have a hooded steamer, guys. I try my best to stop buying things in China now, Lord. It's like, I'm buying diarrhea. I'm buying too much thing. It's been almost a month since my oil has been infusing. So excited to see results. Me too, girl. That's a long time. I wanted to steam my hair, but a lot of steamers are so expensive. I do have a dryer, though. Great idea for using the rice cooker. I tried that. I have to try that. Yep, you should. I just have a hooded dryer, and I try to keep my hair damp in a plastic bag. Janice says, wow, I usually catch your Friday video when I wake up on Saturday on YouTube in Cleveland, Ohio. She loves being loving being with you while you are in China live. Gotta stay up long on Fridays. I gotta stay up longer. Yeah, sorry. I know it's a little bit late for some people. If you're joining me, thanks so much for joining me. We've been on for over an hour by now. It's 60 minutes and 49 seconds at this point. Oh, no, 61 minutes. Whoops. Trini, are you using the same oil recipe with the addition of the rosemary? So Trini's asking about this oil. She's asking about this oil mix right now. And no, it's not the same oil mix. It's a different recipe that I'm trying out. It has a lot of stuff in this. In fact, I should have used a bigger jar. I had to transfer some of it because it was so much. But it's a different recipe. It has some of these similar ingredients from the moringa oil and the fenugreek oil that I made before. But I don't think I put moringa in this one. Anyways, this one's a slightly different. Not slightly, it's really different. It's totally different. But I'll do a recipe. I'll do a recipe for you guys. No problem. My poor smoothie. Oh. Alright. Sorry. Okay, Tiara, try eBay auction. I got one back in 2015 for us 46. The iron in a cast iron pan helps your hair and scalp. Yeah, I used a cast iron pan when I was in the Bahamas to make my coconut oil. That's what I used. I wonder if that really helped my hair. Huh. Good point. Never thought of that. Alright. Okay. So Nishi says that tingling Vicks is from peppermint and eucalyptus oil. Simple. No need to take it that far. I know. That's what I noticed too, Nishi. You don't need to do no Vicks. Just put some peppermint and eucalyptus oils in your essential oils in your oil mix. Massage your scalp every night with that and you're good to go. So Catherine said, I do a clay treatment once a month. Okay, good. That's what I was asking. I was asking Catherine how often she does bentonite clays treatments, and she says once a month. That's not bad. Oh, snap. Is that shade, Tiara? Yeah, my lips are dry. Sorry. I need to drink more water. Like, because I had the cold, like, no matter how much water I drink, my lips are drying. She says, get some Aquaphor for your lips, girl. They're dry. They're dry. I know it's not shady, just trying to help me out. Alright, so Angie says, clay treatment for about a month. I use about once a month. She uses apple cider vinegar and a little water. She doesn't like aloe vera juice. It seems to dry her hair out. And, excuse me, Angie said she just watched Green Beauty's video about clay today. I'll check it out. Whew. Alright, so Nels says, you guys made me want to get up and go ahead and prep my hair. Doing it right now. That's a great idea. While you're watching the live stream, you could do your hair stuff. Do your pre-poo, do your detangling, whatever you want to do. So Roslyn said, read the jar. Vicks has turpentine. Oh my gosh. Yo, turpentine? But we've been putting that on our skin for years. You can't trust these people. So Michelle Wiles says, how often she uses her bentonite clay just depends on how her hair feels and looks. So about once a month or two when I use bentonite clay. Okay, that's good to know. I didn't even know you don't use it that often. You only use it once in a while. So now Catherine says her henna mixture is developing right now. You know what I need to read up about? The cassia. Do I need to put cassia I need to read up on it. Do I need to leave cassia to develop overnight too? Do I need to leave it to like marinate, and does it have to do a dye release too? Oh, I have a feeling it does. Cassia. Okay, so I'll do my hair tomorrow and I will do some cassia in it. I have a feeling cassia I have to leave it overnight too, you know. Okay, so Lynn says, I use Green Beauty's Hydro Protein for years now. I add it to my conditioner and thinking to try to add it to my mixes. Hydro Protein. That's a new one. I'll go look it up on her channel. Hydro Protein. Okay. Alrighty. How do you guys mix your henna if you're doing it for a treatment and not? They would, this is Peruvian maca. So they would grow their maca in the mountains. Then the farmers will sell it to a wholesaler. The wholesaler will then distribute it and sell it to retailers or whatever. So what the Chinese were doing, they were cutting out the middleman, the wholesaler, and they were going straight to the farmers. And remember, the farmers weren't really, they didn't understand what the Chinese were doing. So they were selling them all to the Chinese. And unfortunately, the Chinese were all, I mean, I read the story a long time ago, so I probably had the story wrong too. But just as much as I remember, basically they bought all the maca, brought it over to China, and they were selling it here. They were selling it mixed with the GMO maca. It was just crazy. It was crazy what the Chinese were doing over here. And this is before, it's so funny, this is before I moved to China. So now I moved to China, I am not buying maca here at all. I'm buying it from overseas. So anyway, so the company that I buy maca from, they were transparent. They shared all this information on their website and told us the whole story as to why the maca was so expensive at that point in time. And they assured their buyers and anyone who was purchasing from them on their website that as soon as they were able to rectify the problem with regard to the supply and getting maca, they would bring it down. And they did, which is so strange for a company to do that to really think about their consumers. So, I mean, I don't usually just trust companies like that. But based on what they were saying to their customers and letting us know the information that they were sharing, I felt as though that they were being, they had integrity, you know? I mean, I'm not putting my head on a block for anybody, or I'm not swearing by anything. But based on my research and reading up on the company that I buy maca from, I appreciated their transparency, basically. Whew, that was a long story, sorry. Let's get back to it. All right. Me and my long story. All right, so Joyce. Okay, yeah, stand in a steamy bathroom if you want to steam your hair. Girl, better go old school sometimes. So Michelle Wiles, I'm actually growing peppermint, basil, and other herbs. So yes, I prefer growing my own versus buying from the store. You get it, girl. Yes, Tiffany. Tiffany says, I love natural ways of things. Oh, gosh, sorry. Rosalind says, so true, my cast iron pan is everything. My smoothie here is suffering. I do not take this long to drink a smoothie in regular life. It's usually done in 2 minutes. So Janice says, thank you. If I'll buy the organic flowers, that's just how my oil looks when making my oil mix. Thanks. Let me know. It lets me know mine is okay on this natural journey. Tiara says, no, Ife, it wasn't shade. I'll use it on my lips. And I find that it keeps my lips very moisturized forever. Works better than anything in my opinion. I know it wasn't shade. I was just teasing you. I was just teasing you, girl. I'm a jokester. Alright. So Nels. I have learned, like, being on YouTube, I have learned to not take things personally. Everything just like, Like, after a while, like, you just can't take things personally all the time. Especially when you're on YouTube. Okay, so Nels is asking, has anyone heard of Chibi or at least tried it? Chibi. I've heard of it. Class Act. She talks about it on her channel. Her experiences. Class Act pops in. She popped in last week for our live stream. Yes, turpentine, girl. Turpentine and Vicks. And then you put it in your hair. Cassia is only an hour. Thank you so much. So Tiffany says, so for Cassia, it doesn't have dye. That's why it's sometimes called neutral henna. Oh gosh. Y'all break things down like common sense effect. Duh. It doesn't have dye in it. That's why it doesn't dye your hair. It's neutral. So Cassia, only need an hour to leave it to... Okay, cool. Thanks for letting me know, guys. So Janice says last week while we were on the live stream, she was doing a scalp massage. Yes, get it, girl. Even my old school massaging, this is just fine. This is just fine. Right, so back to what I was telling you about massaging my scalp and putting peppermint oil on my hair. Peppermint oil thickens your hair. And when I was detangling my hair last week, the hair at my scalp is so dense and thick. I cannot remember the last time my hair was so thick at the roots. But that peppermint oil, y'all, dangerous. Dangerously good, of course. Alright. You're welcome, Nishi. No problem. So Tiffany says, I will forever be in rotation. I love the moisture and length I retain. Oh, okay. Hydrolyzed protein. Okay, so Naz, I like it. It's just messy. I used it for 3 months. So I left it in and applied. Oh, the chebe. Chebe. We're talking about chebe now. Chebe is mess. So Angie's saying chebe is just messy. I used it for 3 months. I know. I was watching the application and I'm like, yo, this is messy. I can't be walking around in school with this mess in my hair. I already smell like a candy cane. A candy cane and chebe? No. I used it for 3 months, so I left it in and applied 3 to 4 days. I just washed it out with shampoo yesterday. But I did rinse my scalp with water in between. So what results have you seen, Angie? Thank you for putting me on maca powder. I did my research and bought from the same company you did. Welcome. You're welcome. You are very welcome. Thanks for doing your own research too. I appreciate you finding out for yourself if it's really something that you should do before just jumping in because I mentioned it, you know. So Angie says she reapplied the chebe last night and she's trying for another 3 months. Alright, so Nishi says I'm going to try chebe one of these days and I'm just massaging my scalp too. You're massaging your scalp too? That's good. But yeah, I've been doing some more finger. Oh, I have been using the maca team. Let me see. I have a code that every time you purchase I get a little something. It doesn't increase the price that the maca is for, but every time you purchase I get a that has nothing to do with my reason why I shared it in the first place. Don't get fooled by that or don't get concerned by that. But every time you purchase it, I get a tiny amount from that. But that's not why I shared it with you guys. I have been using it for over a year before I actually shared it with you. Before I actually told you about maca. So I just reached out to the company and found out, hey, if I share this with them, would I be able to get anything from that? So they gave me a code. Alright, so guys, I will share the code with you on my channel somewhere. Alright. I buy it from the maca team. Forget about the code. You can buy it. I buy it from the maca team. I just used the so Angie says I just use the fenugreek oil. Apply water. Any of that because the stream cut off. I will post it on I will post it under this live stream once it goes live, Joyce, okay? I'll post, yeah, because yeah, it's maca is a lot